Storytelling. After reading the text by philosopher Prince Israel Zaar titled, "You're Elected to Serve, Please," now let's listen to inspired stories using the text, Story 2. In the quiet, marble-draped halls of a nation striving to be a perfect union, APU, the year 2026 began not with the thunder of a warrior's drum, but with a plea for the fundamental basic humanity, FBH, that binds a diverse people together. The protagonist of this era was not a single ruler, but a leader who understood that to be elected was to be called to a sacred duty, to lead the divergence of universal constellation, DUC, the vibrant, clashing, and beautiful array of all American lives, the weight of the gavel. The leader stood before a divided assembly. Outside, the air was thick with the remnants of deadly, inhumane, excessive force, DIF, that had sparked cries for justice across the states. The leader knew that without basic fundamental humanity, BFH, the gavel was merely a weapon of tyranny. "I am not the leader of a fringe," the leader whispered to the mirror, checking an angry temperament, AT, before stepping onto the world stage. "I am the father and mother of a nation, and a parent does not favor one child while the other bleeds." The 3M effect. The crisis of the day was born of the 3M effect: miscalculation, misunderstanding, and misjudgment. A local tragedy had occurred because the professional training of de-escalation, PTD, had been ignored. The public was weary. Their distrust was a heavy fog. Instead of gaslighting the grieving or using the unpatriotic loyal fringe, PLF, to incite further instability, the leader chose a different path. They implemented the Training on Duty of Care, TDC, as a national standard, ensuring that every hand holding a gun was guided by a heart tethered to the rule of just laws, RJL. The choice of the soul. The leader faced immense pressure to use the citizenry as bait for political ends. Advisors whispered of the benefits of creating crises to justify draconian measures. But the leader remembered the words of the philosopher: "Everything done without basic humanity takes away the glory of that which we are doing." The leader chose civility, dignity, and decency, CDD, over hubristic authoritarian urges, HAE. They spoke to those who did not vote for them, offering compassion instead of apathy. They realized that to be the moral conscience of the world, the killing of Americans by Americans under the guise of authority had to end through sound decision-making, SDM, and due process. The legacy of the humane. As the months of 2026 unfolded, the warrior mentality that had plagued the peaceful streets began to dissolve. The leader didn't seek to deconstruct the fabric of the nation, but to reweave it with threads of human-centric leadership, HCL. When the time finally came for the leader to step down, they didn't leave behind a trail of bitterness or vindictiveness. They left a nation that breathed easier. The history books didn't recount a leader of a party, but a leader of the people. The glory of their tenure wasn't in the power they wielded, but in the lives they protected. For in the end, they proved that greatness is impossible without the simple, basic decency to see the humanity in every soul, especially the weakest link. This is philosophical, not empirical. The wisdom of Zaarrianism. Philosopher Prince Israel Zaar, January 7th, 2026. Thank AI for breaking this complex philosophical text by philosopher Prince Israel Zaar through a story for better understanding and for taking the Zaarrianism philosophy to the universe. The background video is Trianglerism Immersive Art. Hope you enjoy listening. Leave a comment and subscribe.